Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again. This is Akubi TV, where we bring you nothing but the best educative, entertaining, and informative content. This is the segment or the show that I know most of the guys are interested in. This called the sports segment. And before that, this show is proudly sponsored by JJ Gabi Bedspread. For your duvet, your bed sheet, your pillowcase, your footwears, your cakes, your tablets, and anything that you need interesting. So you can contact JJ Gabi Bedspread on 054 867 1762, 054 867 1762, and also gifting protocols for your perfumes, drinks, ladies wear, especially ladies wear. Yes, you can contact her on 024 5050 562, 024 50562. And before that, let me introduce to you my panelist and my co-host. So we have JJ Gabi here.
Okay, you're welcome.
So Danny, I'm Danny. Daniel.
Okay, so thank you once again. So the first story is about Pep Guardiola. I'm so sad for him. And before that, let me use some 2 minutes to talk about his achievement. And he has really broken a record in England, being the first manager to win 4 titles in a row. Breaking all records in England. And today, yesterday we had a very sad news. His wife divorced him. And his reason is that Pep Guardiola is too focused on football, to the extent that he doesn't have family, he doesn't have time for the family and the wife and the children. So his mansion in Manchester, the wife has taken it, the court has given it to the wife and the children. With most of his properties going to the wife and his children. So JJ Gabi, what is your view on that?
Okay, thank you very much. Pep Guardiola is one of the few coaches that has made the football fraternity very interesting. But this news is quite sad. But what the reason for the lady to break up with this Pep Guardiola is reasonable. If you ask Nadia, attention. What the lady needs in this world is attention. When you had to sustain it for 30 years, you were now a footballer or Barcelona, or be a coach. The lady has still been by your side. Be a coach, you said still now. We not taking care of my you are still focusing on football. But in so to my intuition, what trust you check. And I told our council, I told the idea, but who was to the idea of the country. I said to you, you were born. Our Babani and a window, and yet, but it's all for free other aspect. And when you look at the white people's too, the moment you break up, I legally married. There's almost a property is almost half never call ban, because ban of sharp and crown. See, I didn't be a man. So, what I didn't penny said. The Man City fans are saying that that's the reason why Pep is losing. That is a big lie. Me and you don't see that Pep is losing. Pep will lose because of Onwanka's arrogance. And now, too knowing. So, I have what it's for bar. And everyone of man, you want to go and substitution when it's all yet. And it's all you'll be filming. So, not still now Pep, and Brazil saw your Pep in tea. Now, go you be filming, says, and on our area, or either a job with them or lose one. Tottenham for sure forces episode 2 or home. No Tinama, what lose one. No, and not the idea. Losing your lose because of your own tactics, arrogance, and also too knowing. But relationship breaking the idea, to me, the idea. I think that it's about what's supported us and also so to me, the idea. Pep should move on with his life. And he's a very nice guy, he will get anybody that he can be with. And I confirm me, actually, you know, see if I change answer. So, open so answer. Ashraf Hakimi. CR7. Ronaldo Busika will be United on Yana in 1 year. Who says it again here? Asha Bakimi, on no one in on Yana in 1 year. And the blind has of the again as in a year with a court. What that beginning not all mammy married and that was the wife. Scanning now with mammy. So what are you going to do? Timuya, Musian answer Asha Bakimi. Oh, I'm at Yassi for Kenya go on account to your mother can never run away with your money. And even if your mother run away with your money, it's normal. Rather than your wife or no Uja party, so every 90 minutes, team 50, 120 minutes. Look at a Mario Icardi, for example. Look at the torture that he's passing through now. Almost as well, this is the years and so now you can get access to all your money. Now the woman will break up with you, has broken up with you day in, day out. Now if you want the things, so the woman has taken the house out of you, away from you. So when you share with you, oh warrior, what I mean you draw all your money to your mother's account. It says, oh, let's do this and it will help us. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. Me, what I was saying, Gabby has said all. But to add up is that the woman didn't try. Over 30 years of marriage. Then now, to me, another aspect of obsession is that now his performance on the field is not, it's something abysmal, very poor. And you are breaking up or you break up with this woman. How do you want this person to think? The frustration alone is very, very bad. And now you are adding this thing to it. So you see that he will get a sleepless night. He can't sleep. Because he'll be thinking about how to win on the phone. The same time when he comes to the house too, there's no one there to console him. Oh, my husband, you know that today is a bad day. Let's say your team don't win. Tomorrow you may win. So forget about today. Everything will be okay. When you come to the house, no one is there like that to console you like that. She's gone. So when you go to the park, you will lose. Come to the house too. Nobody is there. There's no woman to cook for you. Maybe for them they have chef and other stuff, they're fine. But if you come to our local way, who will be there for you? They say 30. My comment is 30 years. What again do you want? So to me, I think that the woman didn't fall. This is the time for her to be with Ben, to wake up then so that at least you will come back on the winning race again. When I say you are going, who will go and share issues or anytime that he's going through something, who will he go and share with? So at this point, the woman didn't force at all.
At this point, the woman didn't force at all, according to the views of Danny and also JJ Gavi also shared his opinion. Now the second story, the El Clasico. What happened in Saudi Arabia? Real Madrid losing 5 goals to 2 to Barcelona. They've already gone 9 goals. Barcelona have put 9 goals at the back of their net. So, what is your opinion on this? To my Madrista fan, JJ Gabi, this year Barcelona has given you this season. They've given you 9 goals, both in the league and both in Super Cup. 9 goals. Sorry.
Okay, so when I saw the lineup, one thing that I have come to the realization is that our coach is part of the problem of Madrid, and also Florentino Perez, even upon his good things that he has been doing for the club, is also part of the problem. And also some of the players are also part of it. So my grouping is going to be on 3 foots. But before that, Barcelona has done a very good job, and I give them the credit for that. Now, one thing that I saw during the first encounter at Santiago Bernabeu is that our coach is someone that don't learn from mistakes. Because look at the first leg that we played. You used a central midfielder as your number 5, who was pairing with what you call Antonio Rudiger, and the outcome was abysmal. And also because of Cavajal injury, you don't have any option than to play what you call Lucas Vazquez. But we all Madridistas who have been watching and following the Madridistas team for a very long time testify that Lucas Vazquez going up playing for Madrid is a forward winger. He's nowhere close to a right back. He's a forward winger. So in as much as he's a forward winger and you want to play him as a right back, one thing that you should understand is that the moment he moves forward, you should bring somebody to the place where to go straight to where he is. But here like the case, he was playing with Luka Modric, Valverde in the center. And you all know that Modric is an old one, even though he still has some touches with him. But one thing that we have seen is that as we play a high intense game, his pace and everything reduces. So if I am a coach, I will not play Modric for a full even up to 70 minutes. I will play Modric for 45 minutes and I will bring another person. But Jeddah, let's go to the Jeddah team. Jeddah, where that's where my problem is. That's why I'm going to group it. Why am I saying that Saudi Arabia, the problem is from the three people that I mentioned? The first thing is from Carlo Ancelotti. One, you played they scored you 4-0 at Santiago Bernabeu. You went at the same time and you did the same formation again. Now, Chomeni is one of the worst players ever that we have ever signed in this current century. One of the worst. If you remove Hazard, the other from there, he is the worst person that we have ever signed. And so I wonder how come they said this people will not sold this person for us for 100 million. They just cheat on us like Hazard. And this guy, even playing as defensive midfielder, is playing baller. It's not seeing top anything. Then you say this guy is supposed to go and play as a DM, a central defender. How? Or central center back with Rudiger. This is one of the reasons why we failed to even have this our way out was because of Tchouaméni. The next one is Vinicius Junior. Now I'm telling you today for the fact that Vinicius is one of our downfall for the El Clasico. Whenever Vinicius Junior want to play football and is playing football, whenever he touch the ball, you know that this guy is serious. But when he's failing, if you like give him 100 passes, he will squander everything. The thing was coming. He was not involving himself in the attack. Now you feel that he's the boss, he's the FIFA best player, so we can do whatever he wants. But this is a high time that we should make sure that we tell him that what he's doing is wrong. He's a very good footballer, no doubt. No, the Barcelona players, none of them can be compared to Vinicius Junior. But look at the way Lamine Yamal, Rafinha is doing as if they have won Ballon d'Or before, as if they have even been to the podium before. Somebody who was second in Ballon d'Or, somebody who is the FIFA best player, somebody who is the global Globe Soccer Award best player. You play like shit like this. And also the next person that I will blame is Lucas Vazquez. All the goals were passing through that end. You know that when you are defending, you are very poor. When you go forward and you are tracking back to defend, you are very poor. Why do then you go forward? Because when you go forward, you don't see anything. And the next one is the coach. The coach is the one who made the tactics. So why then do you play Tchouaméni? Meanwhile, we have a youngster called Raul Asensio, who has been playing very massive. Even when he came for the second half, look at the way he was bullying Lewandowski. And look at our recent match that you played, Raul Asensio 120 minutes. Look at the kind of game that this guy was playing. So these people are the reason. And Florentino Perez is also another reason. The reason I'm saying that our cost is that, one, you know that we are lacking what you call right back. We are lacking what you call left back because our Mendy, a player when you get the ball, always his focus is as passing backwards for a player like Mikel Obi, Chelsea Mikel Obi. Every pass that you give to him, is passing back. This left fullback who are going striking and going. Look at the goal that your small boy, your father, your child score. Bad. Look at the goal that small boy scored. And you, Mendy, in your life, I don't know if you have scored even 5 goals for Madrid. How many assists are you even be able to contribute? The only player who did very well is clear Mbappe. Mbappe and Rodrigo, the rest of them are baller. And look at the humiliation. I think Cassano said something, and I believe Cassano. If Cecily didn't have gotten Cecily were to be in the lineup again or in the field, we would have gotten 10-1, not even 10-2. We would have scored 10-1 because these people are playing as if it is their last game. Monday we are having a draw for the Copa del Rey. Barcelona people now they are telling us this year that they want to meet us again in quarter final. Why is that so? Because our team is leaking. Now you say you want to go for Arnold. Arnold is somebody who cannot defend. The only thing good about Arnold is that when he's attacking, you have players who can defend and attack. Look at Dumfries at Inter Milan. Can defend and attack. Look at Ashraf Hakimi, our own boy, who can defend and attack there. Instead of going for Arnold, free agent. Meanwhile, we are one of the richest clubs in the world. Can go for this player for any amount of money. And look at the disgrace. Me, but this now when I'm watching Madrid ball, I feel disgraced. And look at as if you have not played football before. And when even they got a red card, either we could have even pounced on them left and right. Look at the disgrace. Sorry.
You see, this time, though I don't know how to do progress in sheep, but as I before the people said, it's so good, it's a boom. Today is the one I'll be quoting for you. Today I'm quoting for you. I'll bully you, that day I called the guy, didn't pick. I see, always I want to win every time. Nah, it's not possible. God is not a fair woman. Everything you want to win. Everything you want to win. To me, this is, I think, Barcelona and their team. They are not all that good compared to this second season. They are not all that good, but before they went for the Christmas break, they were coming down to Moscow. But this thing, the one I'll praise will be Rafinha. Rafinha is doing massive work for Barcelona this season. I will not be surprised at the end of the season he will be named player of the season for Barcelona. Because when you check the record, and he even said it some time ago that he thinks that this season is one of his best seasons since he came to Barcelona. See the way he's playing, and compared to that small boy at 17 or 16 years old, I mean another one too. So to me, to cut everything short, it's not every day that you get everything, Father. You have been on the top for a while now. Come down small too, and you are there talking plenty like this. Just one trophy that these people have taken from you. See how Madrid people are talking as if like that's the end of their life. You won against what's the name? Atalanta, Super Cup. They didn't say anything. Against Dortmund, they didn't say anything. Just the two. This club didn't say anything. Just Barcelona to let them go to your other talking. So to me, Madrid have to play their cards well or do their homework. If not, somebody said they should have to go back to the drawing board. Check what is the problem. If not, before the season will come to the end, the league they won't get. They should take this one Super Cup out. It's impossible. What again? What can you do for this season? What can you do for this season? That's right. So they should take the Super Cup out. If not, this season won't win anything.
With the continental.
Yes. So that too, they should take it out. If they didn't go and do their homework very well, the season will come to an end. And the CAF in Spain, they will be even one for the season.
Okay. If they don't get their things right, they'll be going trophyless this season. That's according to Danny. And from the way Gabi was speaking, it's obvious. As a fan, that is what football can bring to you. You are not getting the bonuses, you are not getting paid the weekly wages, but you can see
The passion.
Scare about me. I won't know, the code doesn't even know me. But you can see the on the way we go, or when they watch this car, we are the 200,000 pounds a shilling. Or they get chilly. But that's football. Anyway, let's come to England. Let's come back to England. Yes, was it Thursday? Manchester United did a very good comeback, and one guy who has been in the spotlight of late, Hamad Diallo. he scored his first hat trick for Manchester United over the week, and it's on Thursday, and you know he's been in the news for some time. And Ruben Amorim is doing a fantastic job. So, to my panelists, what's your view?
Okay, so to me, Diallo is a young guy from, I think, is this Senegal or Ivory Coast? And sometimes when Ten Hag was there, he was not getting the playing time. But this guy came, or the new coach came and he's trying to give this small boy a chance. And you can see that he's even better than this Garnacho. What should I Bruno, though he's too young. But sometimes, especially Garnacho, you think that this boy will get a chance. He will score all the chances. And I know that he will score one. I don't know how he does it. But whether is it complacency or what? I can't even think far. But this boy, they were down. He came. I think the first goal came around 80-something minutes. 90 plus 4. So if not because of Diallo, but now United will be in the news again by saying they have lost against the Saints. So it's a plus to him. He's getting a name for himself and also for the club. So he should remove what is called complacency and focus on his career. Then the sky will be his limit.
Okay, but before then, what do you think about Marcus Rashford now? With the way Amad Diallo has upped his game and the way he has now become a senior to Manchester United, what do you think about Marcus Rashford?
So that Rashford like this too, because he's a British boy. So that one they want to protect him and all that stuff. But to me, his time is over. He should go and look for greener pasture from somewhere.
Do you think he needs a different environment to reinvent?
I think the different environment will be better.
So to reinvent himself and come back?
Yes, or he should rather go and sit or watch the drawing board, work on his homework and come back.
Okay. Gabi, what is your view? With Amad Diallo, who has now become the star of Manchester United, he scored his first hat-trick on Thursday, and he's now in the newspaper left, right, etc. What is your view? And with that, what do you think is now the fate of Marcus Rashford with what Amad Diallo do? Does Marcus Rashford stands a chance now in Manchester United's return? If yes, why? If no, why?
Okay, so about Manchester United, my legend, my GOAT said it all. The problem is not about coaches. There is something wrong in the team. And before that thing is done, they will still be having the shock results day in, day out. Jose Mourinho said the same thing. All the coaches, the only coach who was too arrogant to admit the fact was Erik ten Hag. And I thank God that he didn't sweat the team and he's gone. You could see that Amorim is having some touches, glimpses on the team. When they are playing, you could see the formation, the tactics working. And now some players have even evolved. Look at Harry Maguire, like this. He has evolved and he's playing very well. A player who played only 7 matches for Erik ten Hag, that is Amad Diallo, is now the helm of affairs in Manchester United. And it is very, very unbelievable. And I'm very grateful that he is from Africa. And African players are doing marvelous. I become very, very happy because look at another player that is performing, Antoine Semenyo. Antoine Semenyo is doing wonderful at Bournemouth. Yet today he has won 4-1 against Newcastle. He's a very great guy. I realized that even Liverpool are after chasing him. So this guy, Amad Diallo, is a player that when they bought him from Atlanta, I was very happy because he didn't play more than even 10 matches at Atlanta. But the scout who was able to scout this guy have done a great job. Last season, before coming to United again, when they bought him, they sent him to a championship team. He was the best player in the championship. He did very fabulously well. And when he get the ball, he's not afraid of the opponent coming. And look at the goals, the way the goals was coming. The guy is a gem to look up to. But when you compare this guy to Kupama, when I see a lot of panelists and journalists or analysts are saying it's a very, very funny thing. It's a player who has won PFA Player of the Young Player of the Year. How can you compare a Diallo to that person? The guy is growing. Let the guy grow. He has done records upon records. He's a young player to score hat-trick in the Premier League. When it comes to Old Trafford, the first who did that in the young ages were Rooney. He also the first player who has scored hat-trick in the space of this length of few time. The other person who did that is Jonas. And also he's the first player who has scored hat-trick after Ronaldo. That is 2 years ago. He has scored a total of a hat-trick. No player has done that before. He has done it. It's a plus for this, and I pray that this guy will not be complacent and will still keep forward and push, because there is more to this guy. And when this Man U allow this guy to grow, I heard that he has even signed another contract. If Man U allow this guy to grow, this guy is going to be the savior of Manchester United. I bet you. And it will get a time where the teams like Barcelona and Madrid are going to chase this guy, because if this guy keeps on playing like this, he's a contender for the Ballon d'Or. He can win the Ballon d'Or. He can even win, and Obama will still be at Chelsea and will not win, because Man U is a team for what you call Ballon d'Ors. So if he keep on playing, because they have the fans, he can win. Rashford there, I think that his season has ended. United.
Do you think so?
I know. Rashford season has ended.
But what am
because you cannot even bench Camacho.
To compete to the
how can you compete? Now the yellow is untouchable.
No, I'm saying it's untouchable. But what Amad Diallo was doing, once upon a time, Rashford was a star boy.
Let me tell you something.
Listen,
let me tell you, the Rashford best season, he scored 30 goals or something. As well as being at Manchester United when he was promoted in 2018 or 2017. The best season was the season that Ronaldo left. That was the best season of Rashford. That is all. Since then, he has never shined again, and he is taking a huge amount of money at United. You should have carried the team at your shoulders. And what are you telling me? Okay, so Rashford here, I think that the season has ended. You should go and look for another team and play.
All right.
And some of the team players to Casemiro, Saudi Arabia is looking for you in school, so you can go there.
So viewers, thank you so much. But a few minutes about Ruben.
Oh, he's a great coach. That coach there is a great coach. That coach there, I really admire him. And Ancelotti is doing well, but now the draws are becoming more many. Now I think I was checking live score, and he's still 0-0 against Brentford. So he's struggling.
Thank you so much. So ladies and gentlemen, this is where we draw the curtains down on the sports segment. And thank you for staying. Thank you. So your views, I'm sorry, your comments is very needed. And as I always say, you have the right to criticize us. So criticize us in the right way. So on the wings of critics, please provide us with solution that no, this is what we think we should do. We'll take it in good faith and we'll learn. We are always learning. Thank you so much, guys. Till then, we are unavailable. Bye-bye.